Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to talk about some amazing weekly empties in my home fragrance, and I am so excited to share what I got through. I have had to upgrade the size of the basket because I finished bigger items. So if you want to know what I got through and what my thoughts are on this amazing wax, then just keep on watching. Okay, you guys, like, I legit have gone through and sorted these. I'm really excited because it's been a really good melting week. Um, so I will hit the Scentsy items first, which is only 3 clams, and then we'll go from there. So, finished up a bar of cider mill. And this is amazing. This is one of my favorite scents. This is it's apple cider and then pumpkins with like a little touch of mulling spices, and it is so good. This is one of the first bars that I have to melt when I'm starting my fall melting, and it's such a strong performer. Each time I would melt 4 cubes and 4 different warmers just to spread the scent throughout. You could definitely put the whole clam in if you have more than 4 warmers for your living room. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 electric warmers that are all Scentsy and 2 tea lights. So that's 10 for this space. And it's not a big living room. Shoot, I measured this when we first moved in for the carpet or the rug that I bought, and now I can't remember, but it's not huge. Just this whole apartment, or 2 bedroom 1 bath, is like 1,200 square feet, and some of them I use for decoration, some of them I use for performance. Anywho, since it's fall out, I've got all my fall stuff out, so yeah. Okay. Cider mill is amazing. I would definitely want to put another one of these in a future order so I can have it again for next year, or at least squirrel it away when the catalog change season is over, so that way I know that it'll come back for sure. Scarlet Sunflower, I have it bagged because it got super juicy and I didn't want it to leak on all the other stuff that's in here or on my cabinet or my dresser that I have my wax on. This is apple, cranberry, and a little hint of the, it says sunflower, but it's really more of like a musky, light floral. I love this one. This is such a great bar to have when you want something kind of fresh up, like refreshing, not too fruity, not too heavy, no pumpkin or like baked scents. It's amazing. I have also tried this melted together with cashmere and corduroy, and that is a stunning mix. I would definitely recommend also giving this one a try. It is beautiful, such a strong performer. This melt, I did actually do 2 cubes per 4 warmers here in the living room, and it was amazing. Cider mill does go for a whole day for me, and I'm talking 24 hours. Scarlet Sunflower, I would say maybe like 16 hours or so, and then by that time it was time for me to change into something else. Finished in my bedroom, my beloved strawberry lemon cake. Absolutely love this. This is like strawberry buttercream with a little tiny hint of lemon. It's not super noticeable. You don't smell like a zest, but it's just there to brighten that strawberry. Love this one. It's in my club. And it's like my go-to scent when I don't know what I want to melt or I'm overwhelmed by my collection. I know that this will smell amazing and perform very well for me in my living room. And this one, and I've been going through them, so I feel justified in keeping it in my club because it's just, I have like one more in my stash that was from my most recent club, my quarterly club. And then I had used one that was gifted to me from Tara. So that is it for Scentsy. So let's get on into, I have 2 retail clams here. Oh, I always do this. There's one last thing for Scentsy. I put some of the spring and summer testers into the bathroom. So I used up this small tester here of Make a Splash. This is a very beautiful aquatic, like turquoise waters. There's, I want to say apple and melon. And this little tester, it's not even a full, I think it's not a complete full cube, but this one tester threw beautifully in my bathroom. And that place is hard to scent, as I've mentioned before. But I've upgraded to having a 25 watt ceramic warmer in there, and it's, anything I put in there is throwing. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. Okay, I dropped a clam, hold on. Okay, 2 Walmart clams that I finished. Vanilla Cookie Crunch. This one was highly talked about in several YouTube channels, and I decided to grab some. I think I have one more in my collection. This is so good. This is shortbread cookie, buttercream, and vanilla scent notes. And to me, I get like a little saltiness. I melted this with a sample of Cookie Cottage from L3 that was going in my tea lights, and I put this in my hotter Scentsy warmers, and it did beautifully out here. So really pleased with that. I would definitely get it again. Can't beat a $2 and some change price point. And then I some point melted this recently, but this is Palo Santo and Amber, and this smells just like Fender Palo. Like to me, this is like a very, no, not a very, this is like a combination of both types of Palo Santo, because there is an amber note in the Palo Santo oil. It's a little masculine, but definitely woodsy. This one did pretty well. I had my 2 cubes separated into my 2 tea lights, and then I did 4 cubes in 4 warmers here in the living room. I would say it was a medium. It wasn't like a super strong performer, but I did enjoy it because I was craving Palo. So very cool to know that there is a Palo Santo option at Walmart. And this one was a soy blend, so I was really excited to try that too. Okay, let's do the samples I melted through. In my bathroom, I melted this Southbound Canico Star Spangled Fizz. This is blackberry, strawberry, pomegranate, grapefruit, and lime with a hint of bamboo. Beautiful. Absolutely a banger. This one shape, I want to say threw it an 8 out of 10 in the bathroom. Love the fruity combination, but I like the bamboo in that. Just added like a fresh green note, but it wasn't overwhelming. I would definitely get that again. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And I could pick up all the fruits. Wasn't too big on the lime though, but I did enjoy the berries and the pomegranate. In an overnight melt, I melted this sample from Destination Wax at 221B Baker Street, which is like a Sherlock study type scent. This is sweet fresh cherry pipe tobacco, vanilla, and deep soft leather armchairs. And I also melted Deadpool from L3. This was just kind of like a masculine. There's some vanilla in this. I don't know what's in Deadpool, but I figured these two would go together. So I just wanted to see, wanted to some of the samples, but I don't exactly know how they did performance-wise. Because I popped them in probably an hour before I went to go to my bedroom to lay down for the night. But I could smell them first thing in the morning, but it wasn't like very room filling, and that was like 6 hours later. So I would definitely give some, get some more of this discovering I'm liking the mood type melts, like library, Sherlock study. It's early in the morning, I can't think. I can't tell. Sipping on coffee. Hair still wet from the shower. Anywho, enjoyed it. I would definitely get some more. Did pull. Could live, or I could live without it, but I do like a masculine scent, so. Next, it's more from L3. I think this was in the round robin. This is the sample of Cookie Cottage. You can't see what this is. This was beautiful. I'm here for all the cookie notes. Sugar cookie royale, Danish butter cookies, sugared shortbread, vanilla wafers, vanilla cookies, and sweet bakery dough. I would love to acquire at least a bitty betty or a basic betty in that, just to have it in my stash, because I'm always here for a solid cookie, vanilla cookie scent. So love that. When did I melt this? Oh, I melted this in my tea light the same day I melted Scarlet Sunflower, and I had to blow out the candle and finish this another day, but I still left the wax in my warmer because this is not the same thing. Cranberry chutney, cinnamon, sugar, and sugar cookie royale. I don't know how I feel about cranberry chutney. It's very fruity, but there's like, it has a grape note to it that I'm picking up, and it could be like an orange zest in the sugar. I'm not exactly sure, mixed with the cranberry. I have a better cranberry orange scent in my collection that I'm very much looking forward to melting this fall and winter. And this was amazing. This was gifted to me from my friend Suni on Instagram. She had reached out and asked if I would like some lavender, and this was in the package. This is lavender, cashmere, and boardwalk marshmallow clouds. This was beautiful. I used this as an overnight melt in my bedroom in the aloe warmer next to my bed, and it was so pretty. And this was like a sophisticated warm blanket washed in the most beautiful lavender cozy scent. I love this. I would definitely get something more like that again. That was beautiful. I'm discovering I'm really liking lavender with boardwalk marshmallow clouds, and I'm always down for cashmere, so I do not know what's going on with my face. Okay, on to this. This is a mix I did. So I wrapped up the last 4 cubes I have here of powdered paws that I had poured, and this was a morning beignet mixed with actually a whipped cream oil and also strawberry pound cake. It wasn't a super strong performer. This was much lighter than it was several months ago when I had poured it and tested it out. So I think it's one of two things. Either the specific formula, I know my ratio of the oils, that had nothing to do with it, but I do think that the morning beignet oil is a lighter oil, because that strawberry pound cake oil is a strong oil. I've poured it on its own. I don't know. But to melt with that, I also wrapped up these pieces that I took from the round robin from Blank Label, and this was Pink Pony Club, which is strawberry white cake, cake batter fudge, and pink sugar. I really love this. I like pink sugar with strawberry. I don't know where I've been, but I just got some more, not from Blank Label, but I got another blend in the pre-order yesterday. You guys, that pre-order for Second and Spruce was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I went in thrice. Yeah. Luckily she became Afterpay became an option. Once that happened and I was able to sign in as a guest and choose it as an option, I was able to get everything that I wanted on my list in the sizes I wanted, not go too bonkers. And I only got 3 tubs, but I got a lot of mini loaves and clams because I love her wax. And even the clam, the squares, I will cut those in half and they will last all day long. I'm telling you, you don't need a lot of her wax. So buying her mini loaves is the equivalent for other vendors, is it the equivalent of buying a tub that I've experienced in my home. And then if you get a tub, the tub is like a loaf size. So I'll have plenty for years to come. I enjoyed this, disappointed in this. We'll just move on. Okay. Here we have a shot cup from the Under the Big Top sampler from Zape, and this was in churros. This is actually still in my warmer in the our kitchen. This is warm churros, caramel dip, and chocolate drizzle. The chocolate in this is super strong. Then you get the fried churro note, and then I think the chocolate and the caramel kind of play well off each other. But this is delicious. I use half of the shot each time I melted, and I would definitely try something like that again. Okay, I don't know what to do. On to the bags. I do have 2 tubs here, but I'm gonna hit them when I get to those specific vendors. So I was also having a Terra melting week. Anything that she sent me, for some reason I was like, oh, that sounds so good. Let me go ahead and melt it. So this is from the Pharmacist's Daughter, and this is Good and Rotten, which is pumpkin peanut brittle, zucchini bread, and pumpkin sugar donuts. OMG. I used this whole, like, it was like a big bunch, but not super big. It was kind of the size of like a souffle. I cut that whole thing up and left no warmer left behind in the living room. Delicious. I like pumpkin peanut brittle, and I'm always down for pumpkin sugar donuts. Blend. Phenomenal. I would definitely get something like that again. Ooh, I melted some of my Dessas that I got from the round robin that Stephanie hosted. And this was in Salem, which is leaves, mac apple, dewy leaves, and vanilla voodoo. So I had 6 pieces, and I have a note here. Let's see what it says. I melted this in the morning on 9/9. 10 out of 10 in throw and scent and peel. It was like walking through an apple orchard on a cold, crisp fall evening with a breeze. The apples were more prominent in the leaves, and then you get a hint of the vanilla voodoo the more that it melts down, and that is just basically how it is, because vanilla voodoo has vanilla birch in it. I don't know how long I put this in though. I want to say it was at least 8 hours, and I put 2 Hearts Wood 100% repurchase. So, love that. Dessa should be shipping this month too, and I just got my Salt Mountain Melts order. And my fall wax collection is ridiculous, but what can I say? Finished up a loaf, and this is in Martha and Snoop. This is a much smaller bag, but I ordered this from Summer. She had it in a D-stash. This is zucchini bread, vanilla butter fudge, cupcakes at Tiffany's, and brown sugar. Say less. Anything with vanilla butter fudge, cupcakes at Tiffany's, I'm down for it. I think vanilla butter fudge would be a fantastic, decadent mixer for anything. I would love to have it with Palo Santo. This would be bomb with even around the campfire. No, not around the campfire. Well, yeah, around the campfire, but to buy the fireplace dupe oils. I need to get some of that. And vanilla butter fudge. On my list, it goes. But this was amazing. Decadent, beautiful. I loved that I got all of these notes. And love the brown sugar edition. It was amazing. I have 2 here from Rose Girls. This was in the friend mail from Suni. And this is lavender, soothing lavender dreams. I melted this in my bedroom. This is sweet lavender, baked zucchini bread, and marshmallow smoothie. Loved this. Loved this. I did 2 shapes in the warmer next to my bed, 1 shape across the room in my 25 watt, and then 1 in my stitch warmer. It was beautiful because it was like a bready lavender bakery combo, and I was here for it. In the living room, finished up my half bag here of holiday hangover at the castle from Rose Girls, and this is eggnog, apple fritter, royal sugar cookie, and whipped cream. Loved this. Something about the eggnog and the apple fritter is a beautiful combination. Then you get the sugar cookie royale. I love this. It's so good. I would definitely get this again. I would say medium strong, and throw something. I love her apple fritter though, so definitely love that. I don't know why I dug that out though. I think I was just craving eggnog. And it felt like it was fall appropriate because it says apple fritter in it. And apples are usually something I melt in September. Or late August, early September. I have 2 Brittles I finished from Sassy Girl Aroma. First one here is an Apple Butter Delight. Got this in the round robin that Stephanie hosted. This was phenomenal, and I say that as a person who typically doesn't like caramel apple scents, but something about this blend was so good. It was just hitting the heartstrings and making my heart happy. This is slow cooked apples, caramelized sugar, brown butter, steamed milk, and creamy caramel. I actually melted this one time out here in the living room, probably like 1 square per 8 of the warmers, and then I finished it off in the kitchen doing 2 squares at a time. Holy Toledo Batman, strong performer. So if I was melting like something pumpkin or cider bakery out here in the living room, this was going in the kitchen. Because when the air kicks on, it, like the kitchen warmer throws all the way in here. So I would definitely maybe get a smaller size. What I want to say though is I thoroughly enjoyed this. For someone who doesn't appreciate, or who, I have a hard time enjoying caramel apple scents, but that was really good. And I can't explain why. It was just really yummy. And then in my bedroom, I have been savoring this for quite some time. I got this in September of last year. I finished up Audrey May, and this is essentially strawberry pound cake, freshly sliced strawberries, warm pound cake, and whipped cream. Solid performer, absolutely delicious. Definitely get this again. 10s across the board. I did wrap up another bag here, the 200 count jumbos from Equate. I have 1 more to work through, and then I need to get some more this weekend. Set up the teddy bees that I finished. So first things first here, I do have a tub. Let me get my little note out of there. I wrapped up this tub of Tiff's Favorite Bakery that Summer had gifted me. This is blackberry jam, vanilla shortbread cookies, brown sugar, and waffle cone. I love this. I don't know what had changed. The first time I melted it, it was like a solid medium out here in the living room. This last time that I melted it, I ended up having to use almost an ounce worth of wax in my warmers to actually get it to throw or to fill the room that I wanted. So this was a morning melt on 910. Yep, 1 ounce to the warmers per warmer for a stronger throw. 10 out of 10 in scent appeal repurchase. Yes, and I would get it in a loaf just so I could be able to put the ounce worth. Never met a blackberry jam and shortbread cookie combo that I did. Also gifted to me from Summer. This is cider cookies. Oh my gosh, this is apples, cake donut, cinnamon, caramel, and sugar cookies. This is a decadent, delicious apple cider cookie set, and I would definitely get this again. Strong performer too. Yeah, I did half the souffle one night, and then I finished up the souffle. I think it was like the next day. I was craving something like this, and it was amazing. So I would definitely get that again. I need to save these double bags to rebag other things. This one I purchased. This is the Dornishman's Wife. Holy Toledo Batman. Palo Santo, blackberries, marshmallow fireside, and the slightest hint of lemon. Loved this so much. Again, I would split my souffle in half, and my souffle is cut in like 16 total pieces. This was stronger on the Palo Santo, but then the blackberry, and then the marshmallow fireside. If you like Dark Nights from Secondhand Spruce, this is very similar. I was out, but I did have this in my stash, and it was a beautiful comparable scent, and I loved how strong it was. This goes for 12 hours for me at least. It would go longer, but then the Palo Santo would be the only thing that would be left. And while I love Palo Santo, I need it paired with other things. Oh, this next one from the last pre-order, The Long Farewell. Palo Santo, Twilight Woods, pink sugar, and a hint of lavender vanilla. I loved this so much. The first time I melted it wasn't that strong, and I tried it in my bedroom. I think because of the air conditioning, it didn't throw the way I wanted it to, so curiosity got the best of me, and I wanted to try it out here yesterday in my warmers, and the air was still on, but I utilized one tea light and 1, 2, 3, at least 2/3 of my warmers out here in the living room. This was so good. I actually also put a piece of this in my bathroom warmer and had the hall door open. So my whole apartment was just wrapped in this beautiful Twilight Woods with that darker smoked Palo Santo and the pink sugar. I love this so much I had to get a loaf. So this was amazing. I love Twilight Woods and I love Cashmere Woods. I mentioned that when I hauled this. This is so pretty. It's so pretty. All the cozy vibes. Here for it. Okay. Let's get into Salt and Melt and Melts. Finished up my tub here of Fireside Cake. This is Marshmallow Fireside and Marshmallow Cake. Love this. I've been working on it since I hauled it last year. And this is just a beautiful, creamy, baked cake note with Marshmallow Fireside. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I don't know if I would get it again. I would just have to be craving Marshmallow Fireside. And I was a whole bunch last year, so it was great though. I really did enjoy that. Finished up a loaf that I bought on Mercari, and this is 4 years old. This is in Bread and Jam for Francis, which is baked zucchini bread, blackberry jam, butter cookies, and creamy butter. This was poured in November of 2020. Strong performer. Like filled my room, my living room. I've melted this a crap ton. And I just wanted to get through it. Not because I was in a rush, but because I had found some more loaves in D-stash and wanted to kind of make room. So I'm working on like some half-used items or mostly used items, and I loved this. That one needs to come back as well. I did blackberry. I'm in my blackberry stage right now, clearly, because this next one. Finish up my souffle here of Old Beach Roller Coaster. And it's still going this morning. I actually put this in last night around 6. And it is, well, it's almost, we'll say 7-ish the next day. And I still have it in my tea lights, and this is still going beautifully. So I probably won't change my wax until probably noon or so. It smells so good. This is Beach Nights, Funnel Cake, and Blackberry. The funnel cake mixed with the blackberry and Beach Nights is absolutely unique but delicious and stunning and such a banger. Like, this would be a repurchase in at least a loaf or two just to have. Blackberry and Beach Nights is something I discovered I absolutely must have in my collection. It's phenomenal. Cozy, comforting, fruity, but also not too fruit, not too tart. It's just beautiful. I would definitely get that again. Highly recommend. all of those soft melt melts. And the Teddy Bees. Okay. This is a segue to some next round. So I did finish up from the most recent Robert Robin hosted from Courtney. I melted through this, I think it was like 2 squares of Dulcieres de Miami. My Spanish is terrible. Cinnamon, sugar, butter, coconut flakes, crunchy pistachios, fluffy vanilla cake. I don't know what 2 oils was in this, but it was like a pistachio bakery. So to play off that, I melted this chunk of fried dough from Second and Spruce, which is fried dough, flaky crust, cinnamon, and brown sugar. This was a phenomenal mix. Fried dough is probably my absolute favorite cinnamon sugar bakery combo. But the cinnamon sugar is sweet and not overwhelming because the fried dough in this smells so authentic. You wouldn't think that you're being smacked in the face with like a whole handful of cinnamon sticks. I absolutely love this. Thank you, Melissa, for gifting this to me to try, because I didn't order from the roadshow. I don't remember. Maybe it was Teddy Bees. I wasn't able to participate because I had ordered from somewhere else and it was a bigger order. I don't exactly remember, but I'm so thankful that she gave me a piece of this so I could revisit this. I've had it before in the Carnival Sampler last year and it was absolutely delicious. This was also very, very good, but the combo of these two was like I had a beautiful pistachio baklava going here in the living room. And then to finish up my Second and Spruce, I finished up my cake bite here in She's Your Lobster. Love this. This is Beach Nights type, cashmere cream, boom boom cream, and coconut milk. For my cake bites, depending on what it is, I've been either cutting the cake bite into 9 or 12 pieces. They're pretty small. I would say small, probably the size of like a Scentsy cube worth in my warmers. And I did this out here once, and I've melted the finishes off in the bedroom. Definitely get the cashmere cream and the boom boom cream, but that coconut milk and the Beach Nights definitely sweeten up the 2 perfumey based type scents in here. I would definitely get that again in a bigger size. And then also in my bedroom, this was another, I'd say probably like 2 ounce worth chunk of Up All Night that Melissa had gifted me. This is marshmallow fireside, Palo Santo, roasted pine cones, warm vanilla sugar, pink sugar, and cashmere cream. Things that I require in my cozy vibes melts. So beautiful. It was perfectly blended where it was just a sweet, smoky, kind of outdoorsy. Roasted pine cones to me is just comforting. And then you mix the 2 sugars in with the cashmere cream. Definitely regret in not going in on that order, but that was a beautiful blend. And then lastly, but not leastly, I had some leftover shapes of something I had poured in New Moon, which is another blackberry beach nights blend mixed with sugar cookies and Palo Santo. The Palo Santo is really in the background. I'm really surprised, honestly, how strong the blackberry is in this, but I'm not going to complain because it's beautiful. And I actually used less blackberry and used more of the summer marshmallow in this, but I love this, and I think this is what spawned all the blackberry melted this week. And that is it, you guys. That is all that I've melted through. I've had an amazing melting week. Did you guys melt anything similar? Probably not, because I'm all over the place. Fall, I consider a blackberry a fall scent, and I don't know why, but I also consider blackberry a year-round melt. Just really enjoying the stuff, and I don't know how many things I melted, but I know it's going to be something I'm not complaining about because I have a huge fall stash I need to start working and breaking down. This is probably my biggest melting or empties basket I've had in a while, so very happy with what I got through. I hope you guys have an amazing melting experience. I hope you enjoy what you do, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'm sorry I'm so discombobulated. It's early in the morning on Saturday. I don't know why my body gets me up at 5 o'clock on Saturday. It's also raining, so took a shower, but I'm still in PJs, and I am not going to complain about it. I'm going to sit here and drink my coffee, watch some YouTube videos, and enjoy this day of relaxation. I hope you guys do the same. Take care and enjoy your stuff. Bye.